This bulletin is brought to you by Good Morning Vihalia. Enjoy the warmth and indulge in the deliciousness.
Good morning, good morning.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it has been a busy weekend for a lot of us. Umno began its party polls for its division leaders as well as the Youth, Wanita and Putri divisions. Ashraf Wajdi Dusuki is the new Umno Youth Chief while Nuraini Ahmad is the new Wanita Umno Chief and Zahida Zarik Khan is the new Putri Umno Chief. Some of these results, especially those in the Umno Youth wings, were delayed as disputes in multiple Umno divisions arose. But we won't go into that because, well, it's Umno, I don't want to meddle in their party affairs. Now, one of the prominent figures contesting for the Umno Youth top spot was Sungai Besar Umno Division Chief Jamal Mat Yunus, who also happens to have an arrest warrant out against him. He was missing in action throughout the weekend despite being in the race, much to the frustration of the police. The polls for the new Umno top party leadership will take place this coming weekend. Barisan Nasional's pillars continue to crumble as on Saturday, Gerakan became the latest party to pull out, leaving just 3 parties in the former ruling coalition. Party Vice President Dominic Lau announced what he claims to be a unanimous decision, which was reached in accordance with party grassroots. However, he added that the party left Barisan on good terms and wants to serve as an independent party to keep the Pakatan Harapan government in check. Unlike the previous exits, Gerakan's sortie does not affect Barisan Nasional's share of seats in the Dewan Rakyat as they were wiped out in the 14th general election. Gerakan also rejected a letter of resignation from its chief Ma Siu Kiong and insisted that he continue to lead the party until their internal polls this November.
This is the hard decisions to make. They're saying that this is the second central committee meeting. In the first meeting, we have 2 opinions. Some feel that should leave, some feel that should stay. This meeting that we all decided to lead Barisan Nasional.
2 men on a motorcycle opened fire outside of an entertainment center in Bukit Bintang last night, causing a scare to patrons and members of the public in the area. Police have issued a statement saying that nobody was harmed or injured or killed in the incident close to 11 p.m. and that the gunfire appeared to be a warning over what is believed to be an unsettled business dispute. The police recovered 25 spent bullet casings at a parking area about 30 meters away from the center. The police are also searching for 2 suspects who fired the gunshots and are investigating the case under Section 39 of the Arms Act 1960 for discharging arms outside of a shooting range. With that, we'll be right back. Malaysia's first multi-grains brand. The champion is Good Morning. Now, the rest of the weekend was a journey through hell for human rights lawyer Siti Kasim. On Saturday evening, she was arrested for obstructing a public servant from discharging his duties since she put up a fight when police took away a woman whom she had been sheltering in her home. The arrest was broadcast on a Facebook Live video. She also tweeted that her door was broken by the police as they moved in to arrest her client while she was not at home. She then made her way to the Kajang police headquarters with a team of lawyers and NGOs. The woman whom she was sheltering claimed to be Siti's client, whom Siti claims was abducted by the Selangor Islamic Department or JAIS. The woman, whom we won't name on air, is reported to have moved out from her family to escape her abusive mother. The police, however, have multiple stories on the incident. First, they claim that the woman was kidnapped and that they acted on a police report filed by one of the woman's parents. Then on Sunday, as Siti was released, the Selangor Criminal Investigations Department issued a statement saying that they were forced to break and enter Siti Kasim's home to ensure that the woman did not harm herself or others. The police failed to obtain a remand order following their arrest of Siti.
Based on a police report made by the mother who claimed that I kidnapped her daughter. Okay, and now is actually shouting that
That's not true. That's not true. Dia tak kidnap I. Dia tak kidnap I. Itu tipu.
You see, the so-called victim is telling you, and you are not listening to the so-called victim. Apa punya police investigation ni? This is going viral, you understand? To show your incompetence, and we will sue you. I will sue you for damaging my house. You understand? I'm trying to save a girl from a crazy mother, and yet this is what you're doing.
Ini semua polis.
I don't care because you are not acting accordingly.
Kita berbincang elok.
You boleh telefon I, kata Puan Siti, Kami ada laporan daripada ibu dia mengatakan bahawa Puan Siti telah kidnap anak dia. Boleh ke Puan Siti bawa dan saya datang ke balai, kami akan jumpa. You could have done that. I would have come with Anis.
Saya tak boleh.
Why do you raid my house?
Saya tak boleh bagi arahan you untuk bawa Anis.
No, you can request me.
Itu kerja polis. Itu kerja polis, ya. Kita tidak melibatkan orang lain.
No, you are incompetent.
Biar kami yang buat.
I can assure you this will get to the IGP. Now the so-called victim, you panggil victim ni, dia bawa dia punya aunty semua ada kat sini mengatakan that is not true. Victim is shouting that she wants to see me as her lawyer.
What can 30 sen buy you these days? Perhaps a pack of tissue paper? But that's about it. But how about 3 sen? One sheet of toilet paper? How about 1,000 gallons of water? That's the price that Singapore pays us for raw water that we send them. Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir Mohamad wants to renegotiate the terms of an agreement that was signed way back in 1961, which stipulated that Singapore would purchase 250 million gallons of raw water per day from Malaysia. To give you an idea of how much that is, that's enough to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool 378 times over, with more to spare. The agreement also stipulates that Malaysia will then purchase treated water back from Singapore at 50 cents per 1,000 gallons. In an interview with Bloomberg today, the PM said that we need to settle this water agreement with Singapore, saying that, quote, we will sit down and talk with them like civilized people. He also described the price of water sold to Singapore as ridiculous, as it was okay back in the 1990s or the 1930s, but today you can't buy anything with 3 cents. That also happens to be my bank balance back when I was still in college. And that's the last story for today, ladies and gentlemen. We have hit a milestone in the ongoing war against our trillion ringgit national debt, as the Tabung Harapan Malaysia has surpassed 100 million ringgit. The balance now stands at 108,215,946 ringgit and 39 sen. While that's a lot of money, it's still just 0.01% of a trillion ringgit. There's still a very long way to go. But where do you think we're headed? Do you think we're going to recover soon, or do you think it'll take more time? Is 5 years enough for Harapan to get us out of this mess? Share with me in the comments or on Twitter. Hit like, follow, subscribe, and share this video. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thank you for watching.